Before starting the video, I'll suggest that you just listen to the question and pause the video. After that, solve it by yourself and then check the explanation and the answer. So let's start it. Question number 1. Mark has started reading a book that has 100 pages. He has read only 5 pages of the book. What percent of the book has Mark read? So here he has read 5 out of 100. So it's already a percentage because to calculate a percentage, we should have 100 in the denominator. If we don't have, then we have to convert it. But we already have 100 here. So 5 by 100 is equal to 5%. So A is our answer. Question number 2. Annie discovered a multiplication pattern. She wrote the number sentences below to show the pattern. Here, 40 multiplied by 101 is equal to 4040. Number is repeating again 2 times. 71 multiplied by 101 is equal to 7171, and similarly the third equation as well. What number should go in the box to complete the last number sentence page? So here 28 is repeating 2 times. So obviously B is our answer because 28 multiplied by 101. So answer will be 28. Question number 3. Mr. Wright's 4th grade class made a graph showing the number of students' birthdays in each month. Which statement about the number of student birthdays is true? Option A, the most birthdays are in March. According to the bar graph, most birthdays are in the month of August. So it's wrong. B, in July, 5 students have birthdays. So if we look at the bar of the July, 4 students have their birthdays. So it's again wrong. C, fewer students have birthdays in October than in June. So here, October, we have 2 birthdays, and in June, we have 3 birthdays. So yes, the number of birthdays in October are fewer than June. So C is correct option. Question number 4. What is the volume in cubic meters of a pool shown below? So it's a cube. The formula of the volume of the cube is length multiplied by width multiplied by breadth. So 3 values are already given over here. So we will just directly multiply them. 4 4s are 16 and 16 2s are 32. So here D is our answer. Question number 5. Barbara asked her friend to guess the number of cousins she has. She gave them the following clues. The number is more than 5. The number is less than 15. It means the number lies between 5 to 15. Here 5 and 15 will be omitted because the number is in between these two numbers. So when the number is divided by 2, the answer is an odd number. And when the number is divided by 3, the answer is an even number. So if we look at our options, only C has that characteristic that if we divide it on 2, the answer is 3, which is an odd number. And if we divide 6 on 3, the answer is 2, which is an even number. So our answer is A. She has 6 cousins. Question number 6. Josie arranged her dominoes to make the pattern below. Which domino should she put next to continue her pattern? So here 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. According to the given options, she has only one option that she flips the last domino, that is 3, 4. So when she flips it, the answer will be option B, 4, 3. Question number 7. Devon, Tony, and Nate were playing a board game. Devon wins when the spinner lands on green. Nate wins when the spinner lands on blue. Tony wins when the spinner lands on red. Which spinner should she use to make the game fair? So here, if we look at the spinner A, there are 2 green, 2 red, and 1 blue part. It's not a fair spinner. Option B, there are 2 green, 1 red, and 1 blue. Option C, there are 3 blue parts, 2 green parts, and 1 red. So obviously, the probability is not same in these 3 spinners. So let's check the spinner D. In spinner D, there are 2 green, 2 red, and 2 blue parts. So yes, spinner D is the correct option over here, because if they use this spinner to play the game, it will be a fair game and the probability of winning will be same for all of them. So D is our answer. Question number 8. Abby, Brain, Chuck, and Dean are standing in line. Abby and Chuck are next to each other. So this is our first condition. Brain is last in line. So he is at the end. Dean is not next to either Brain or Chuck. So it means that Dean cannot come at the second or third place because Chuck is over there and he cannot stand next to Chuck or Brain. So we have only one option, that Dean is standing at the front. So option A is the correct option over here. Question number 9. If the pattern below continues, how many small squares will be in the figure 5? So you may see that in the figure 1 there is 1 square. In the second figure, 2 are added more. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Then 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. And 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So figure 5, we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to add 5 in the last number. That is 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So C is our answer. Question number 10. Which expression could be used to find the total number of circles shown below? So for that purpose, we'll count the number of circles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 rows are there, so 10 twos are 20. So let's see, in option A, it's 2 plus 20, which is 22. Option B, 2 multiplied by 20, which is equal to 40. And then option C is equal to 12. And option D, 2 multiplied by 10, that is equal to 20. So D is our correct answer. Question number 11. The store ordered 28 boxes holding 12 banana muffins each and 5 boxes holding 6 blueberry muffins each. What is the total number of muffins the store ordered? So let's find out the number of banana muffins. 28 multiplied by 12, that is equal to 336. And now 5 boxes of 6 blueberry muffins each. So 5 6 are 30. So now we have to find the total number. So 336 plus 30 is equal to 366. So B is our correct option over here. Question number 12. Mr. Stone asked each of his students to name one favorite hobby. He made the picture graph shown below to display the data. Which table represents the same data as the picture graph? So we can see the key, one drop is equal to 2 students. So in drawing, 2 drops are there, so 2 twos are 4 students are participating, and in reading 3 drops are there, so 3 twos are 6, and in sports 4 twos are 8. So we have the numbers as 4, 6 and 8. So A is the correct option because this table is representing same data as in the picture graph. Question number 13. Pedro left home this morning at the time shown on the clock below, which is 8:35 a.m. Tina left home 20 minutes after Pedro left. So when Tina left, the time was 8:55 a.m., 20 minutes after 8:35. Carlos left home 18 minutes after Tina left. So Carlos left 18 minutes after, that is 9:13 a.m. At what time approximately did Carlos leave home this morning? It's option D, 9:13 a.m. Question number 14. A work crew spent 4 days paving a stretch of road. The table below shows the length of the road paved each day. The entire length of the road will be 27 miles. What is the total remaining length of the road that needs to be paved after the 4 days? Well, we are going to write all our mixed numbers and add the whole number parts, like 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4 is equal to 23, and then we will add our numerators. 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 13. So we will have our new mixed number, that is 23 wholes 13 by 6, but we have to sort 13 by 6 as well. So we will divide 13 on 6, like 13 divided by 6. 13 doesn't come in the table of 6, but 12 does, and that is the closest number to 13 in the table of 6. So that's why we'll write it. 6 twos are 12, and when we subtract the values, the answer will be 1. Now we have to adjust all our numbers in the form of mixed number. The answer will be 2 wholes 1 by 6. Let's move on. So we have 23 already as a whole number, and now we got a new whole number, that is 2. So we are going to add 23 into 2. The answer is 25 wholes 1 by 6. So now we have to subtract our answer out of 27, but we can't do it directly. We have to change 27 into a mixed number. So what we may do is, we know 26 plus 1 is equal to 27. So we can write 26 as it is, and then that one we are thinking about, we can write it in the form of fraction as well, because we know in fractions, if numerator and denominator both are same, it's an improper fraction and the answer will be equal to 1, that is equal to 1. So that's why I can write that one in the form of 6 by 6. So subtractions become more easy. So now 26 minus 25 is equal to 1, and 6 minus 5 will be equal to 5. So answer will be 1 whole 5 by 6. So B is our correct option. because we have one more answer here to confuse us, that is part D, 2 wholes 1 by 6. So you may directly think that 27 minus 25 is already 2, exact 2. So how we can write 5 by 6 over here? Obviously the answer should be less than 2, otherwise it doesn't satisfy the equation 27 minus 25. So we have to work logically over here. So we are at question number 15, but let me just remind you that you have to listen to the question, pause the video, solve it by yourself, and then check the explanation and the answer. So a water tank in the shape of right rectangular prism is 11 feet deep. When we say right rectangular prism, it means we are talking about a cube or cuboid, depending upon the values. If all the values are same, then it will be a cube, otherwise it will be a cuboid. The top of the water tank has an area of 220 square feet. What is the volume in cubic feet of the water tank? So here, breadth is already given, that is 11 feet. Area of the surface, the top is given, that is length multiplied by width, which is equal to 220. That's already given. Now to find out the volume, we have to write the formula of volume of a cuboid, that is equal to length multiplied by width multiplied by breadth. So all the values are present because the product of length and width is already there, that is 220. That will be multiplied by the breadth, that is 11. So if we multiply the values, the answer will be 2420. That is our option D. Question number 16. Members of our Garner High School yearbook committee need to put 1344 students' photos on 24 pages in the yearbook. They want to put the same number of students' photos on each page. How many students' photos will there put on each page in the yearbook? So here the total number of pictures are 1344 and the total number of pages are 24. So it's a simple question of division, but I can't make a sum of division over here because that is a separate concept. So you just need to make division, how to divide it. So if we divide 1344 on 24, the answer will be 56. That is our option C. Question number 17. Min wants to make 100 name tags with ribbon attached to them. Each name tag requires 5 centimeters of ribbon. She has 3.25 meters of ribbon. Exactly how many more centimeters of ribbon does Min still need to make 100 name tags? So she wants to make 100 name tags and 5 centimeters is required for each name tag. So in total, she needs 500 centimeter of the ribbon. But presently she has 3.25 meters. We will convert this meter into centimeter. For that purpose, we will multiply it by 100. So answer will be 325 centimeter. So to find out the required material, we will subtract the available material out of total. 500 minus 325, the answer is 175. So it means she requires 175 centimeter of the ribbon. So A is our answer. Question number 18. The Kent Country Airport has 3 parking lots. Lot A has 430 parking spaces. Lot B has 150 fewer parking spaces than Lot A. Lot C has 380 more parking spaces than Lot A. What is the total number of parking spaces at the airport? So look at this. Lot A has 430. Lot B has 150 less parking lots than A. So we will subtract it out of 430. So it means lot B has 280 parking spaces. Lot C has 380 more parking spaces than A. So A's data was 430. So we will add the numbers. So it means 810 parking spaces are available at lot C. So now to find out the total number of parking spaces, we will add our 3 numbers. So answer is 1520. C is the correct answer over here. Question number 19. At a concert, 20% of the audience members were teenagers. If the number of teenagers at the concert was 360, what was the total number of audience members? So here there are 2 ways to solve this question. The first one is that you find that 20% of which number is equal to 360. The second method is you see that 20%. If we multiply 20% by 5, you get 100% of the audience members. So the number is already given, that is 360. That is representing 20% of the total. So if we multiply 360 by 5, we get the 100% audience. That is 1800. So there were 1800 members in the concert. So option C is our answer. Question number 20. Michelle makes jewelry boxes containing drawers of equal size. The number of drawers in 3 different jewelry boxes and the corresponding total volumes of the drawers are given in the table below. What is the number of drawers in jewelry box with the total volume of 17.5 cubic inches? So the volume is already given in the chart. We need 17.5 in total. So that's why we will add 7.5 and 10. That will give us the required answer, which is 17.5. Similarly, we will focus on the number of drawers now because we added these two numbers. Similarly, we will add corresponding number of drawers. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So C is our 7 students voted on their favorite sports activities. 8 students voted for basketball. 7 students voted for baseball. 3 students voted for volleyball. 4 students voted for kickball. Complete the picture graph below to show the data. Which one of the following is the correct entry? So here one ball is representing 2 students. If we want to show that 8 students voted for basketball, so we are going to make 4 balls over here because 4 twos are 8, which matches with our option A, which is correct because 4 balls will be drawn to show the votes for basketball. So A is our correct option. Question number 22. Asif made a poster for his science project. The shaded part of the figure below shows the area of his poster. Which figure has the same area as the poster? So we know the formula of area is equal to length multiplied by width. For that purpose, we need length and width. Let's find it out of the shaded area. There are 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So length is equal to 4. And there are 6 columns, so width is equal to 6. So 6 fours are 24. So our area is 24. Now we have to see the area of all the given options. If we multiply their lengths and widths, which shape is going to give us 24? Option A is 8 and 3. 8 threes are 24. 6 are 36. Then option C is 7 threes are 21. Option D is 5 fives are 25. So A is our correct option because its area is also equal to 24. Question number 23. The first number in the number pattern is 28. The pattern rule is to add 14 to get the next number in the pattern. If the pattern continues, which statement is true? Let's write some numbers of the pattern first. The first number is 28 and the rule is to add 14 into the number. So 28 plus 14 is 42, plus 14 is equal to 56, and so on. Let's verify our options. Option A, all the numbers in the pattern can be divided equally by 10. It's not true because these are not multiples of 10. Option B, all the numbers in the pattern can be divided equally by 4. No, because 42 do not come in the table of 4. So it's not correct. Option C, all the numbers in the pattern can be divided equally by 8. Again, it's wrong for 28 and 42. These are not multiples of 8. They do not come in the table of 8. Option D, all the numbers in the pattern can be divided equally by 7. So that's true because 28, 42, 56 and rest of the numbers will be multiples of 7. They do come in the table of 7. So option D is our correct answer. Question number 24. There were 80 adults and 20 children at the school play. The school collected rupees 8 for each adult ticket and rupees 3 for each child's ticket. The school donated rupees 125 of the money from tickets to a local hospital and used the remaining money to buy supplies for next year's school play. How much money does the school have to buy supplies for next year's play? So here let's find out the total first. There were 80 adults and rupees 8 was charged for each adult. So 3 multiplied by 8 is equal to 640. And similarly, we will multiply the amount of ticket for each child by the number of the children. So 3 multiplied by 20 is equal to 60. Now the total of both values is equal to 700, out of which they donated 125. So 700 minus 125 is equal to 575. So they have 575 rupees to buy the school supplies for the next year. Question number 25. Students voted on a name for their school softball team. The table below lists the number of votes each team received. Which team name received 3 times as many votes as comments. So let's see the number of votes for the comments. It's 36. So we have to find 3 times as many votes as comments. So we will multiply 36 by 3 to check the answer. It's 108. Let's find out this number in the given table. So 108 is over here. So it's wolves. So option D is our correct options. Wolves got 3 times more votes than comments. Question number 26. The value of the digit 5 in 24,513 is how many times the value of the digit 5 in 357? So look at the value of 5 in the first number. It's at hundreds place, so the value is 500. And in the second number, 357, the 5 is at tens place. So its value is 50. So 50 tens are 500. So it means it's 10 times more. So option A is the correct option. Question number 27. The line plot below shows the length of string Mario used for an art project. What was the total length in feet of string that Mario used? So here we know that if we have to add the fraction, the denominators of all the fractions should be same. Most of the fractions have the same denominator except for the last one, that is 1 written over here, and we cannot add this one directly. We have to change this one into a fraction. So it's an improper fraction, that is 8 by 8. So let's just start it. We will add all the numerators because denominator will remain as it is. We can't change it, but we will add all the numerators to know the total length of the string. So if we add all the values, the total is 36. So numerator is 36 and denominator is 8. So B is our correct option. Question number 28. Adam, Clara, and Dina painted a tree house. Adam spent 2 times as many minutes painting as Clara. Clara spent 30 more minutes painting than Dina. Dina spent 45 minutes painting. What is the total number of minutes that Adam, Clara, and Dina spent painting the tree house? So let's start from the Dina because the time is given for Dina. So that's why Dina is equal to 45 minutes. She took 45 minutes to paint the house. Clara took 30 minutes more. So the total time will be 1 hour 15 minutes. And Adam spent 2 times as many minutes. So we will just double the time of Clara, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So here, if we check our option A, according to this, Adam took 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's true. Clara took 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's also correct. And Lena took 45 minutes. So A is our correct option. We do not. Question number 29. When a certain number is divided by 4, the answer is 160 with a remainder of 2. What is the number? So here basically question is missing and answers are given. So whenever the answers are given and we have to find our questions, we go inversely. We will take the inverse, the opposite of the given operations. So let's see, the number is divided by 4. So, and the answer is 160. So we will multiply, we will take the inverse of division. 160 multiplied by 4 is equal to 640. And remainder is 2. Usually we get our remainder when we subtract the numbers. So to find out the answer, we will do the inverse of minus, that is plus. So 640 plus 2, it's 642. If we divide this 642 by 4, the answer will be 160 and the remainder will be 2. So option D is our correct option. Question number 30. Pax wants to make fruit punch for a party using the recipe below. He will make 3 times the amount of fruit punch listed in the recipe. What is the total number of fruit punch in liters that Pax will make? To make it 3 times more, we will multiply the given amounts by 3. Let's look at this. If we multiply our all values by 3, these are the answers we get. Now we have to add them up. To add a decimal number, you have to be very careful. Decimal should be under decimal, like 3.75. The next number is 7.5. So point will be under point, and we will fill the missing or empty space with 0. Here we have 3. Whenever we write a number, there is always a decimal at the end. So we will write 3 Decimal is after 3, so that's why we will write it under the rest of the decimals, and we can fill the rest of the space by putting zeros at the end. Now we will add them up. The answer will be 14.25.